Shakira, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Black Ops 2 for me to you, because that's what I do. Ground War, Domination 9v9, going naked. What do I mean by naked? These naked weapons. Let me tell you these naked weapons. I went through a gaming marathon. Let me tell you something. I went through a mad gaming marathon with the SMGs. I just came to the realization that once you become proficient enough, once you get good enough with these SMGs, I mean, let's face it, I'm not trying to sugarcoat stuff here in Black Ops 2, but, you know, there's only a couple assault rifles that are worth using in this game, and if you get rushed down, it doesn't matter, you're gonna get smoked. So, I'm gonna give you the best naked SMGs in the game. And what do I mean by naked? And that means no attachments. I come to the realization after playing a very, I tested every single game. Like, I didn't sleep for like, I don't know, 12, 13 hours. I just gamed straight and tested them all. You know, different variations, different. And it's funny, I'm Master Prestige and I'm still going through and trying to find the answers. And look here, this sent me over the edge. I raged so hard. You would not believe this. Here I got a triple. I got the UAV, I got the V stat up, right? The triple is like, I'm licking my lips and my chops, right? And look at my C4. It's stuck on the wall. I could have had a triple kill plus the fat flag. This would have been a 100+ kill game. Come on, man. Host migration's bullshit. I was so mad, dude. I was so mad. So anyways, getting past that, going back to my naked gun. Naked guns, I'm going to tell you, I was going to rank the PDW the #1 best ranked gun for the simple reason it was because of the more controllable rate of fire and the bigger clip. And what I mean, I'm not using any attachments on any of these guns. But then I realized that the MP7 has a faster reload time with a 1.7 to 2.9 versus the PDW, and for 10 bullets less. I mean, really, 10 bullets is not going to make or break your SMG, especially when you're talking between 40 and 50. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. But the reload time and the accuracy at long range without any attachments was the MP7. So I'm gonna give the MP7 based on my style of gameplay. I like to run and gun a lot. So here's the thing: you can go 5 perks deep, C4 and smoke, or C4 and any attachment. So it's better than any previous Call of Duty that you've ever played. So you could go SMG instead of having 3 perks and a lethal and a non-lethal. You can go 5 perks. You can go 6 perks and a lethal, and you can get away with 5. You can get away with. So the SMG is kind of like a tank in this game. So here you go. We got a weapon, an SMG that can rush down on you, and an assault rifle is so unbalanced in this game now that I've realized this fact, because there's no way that you can compete with an SMG using the assault rifle where you have to spend points on the attachments. You lose 5% right off the bat for mobility, and you're only gaining a 1 to 3 bullet difference on the kill. And when you're playing online, that don't mean crap. That means nothing, because you could flank people, run around, and that's it. They're done. So that's why when I look at these weapons, because I'm gonna go through all my top weapons as far as the SMG naked classes. You don't have to spend points on the attachments, and that's the whole point of this game. If you're proficient enough to understand how to use the perks, you don't need to use the attachments, because the perks gives you the mobility to be at those cutoff points of where people are going to be at. Now everybody knows where the maps and how. See, before when you played the game, you had a bunch of noobs playing, so they didn't know where they were going to be, where they're going to go to. There was no lines of traffic. You couldn't figure it out, and you're like, well, now on every single map, you know where everybody's going to be. So you put down your kit with lightweight or extreme conditioning, dexterity, and hardline, and scavenger, and you just go after them. You throw the C4 is ridiculous. The distance on a C4 is ridiculous. That's like having a noob tube rocket grenade launcher. I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's just like, it's like putting a big cannonball in your hand and just heaving it, and it's like boom, a haymaker. So it's just unbelievable how, when they made this game,
friendly canine unit in your AO.
When they made these maps, should I say, when you made these maps, and then you take into consideration of how you built the SMGs comparative to the maps and the assault rifles, how that's supposed to be the major complement with like 9 assault rifles. I mean, you think about that, you're baffled. Like, there's only like 1 or 2 assault rifles that can even compete in the realm of SMGs, especially when we're talking about how to run SMGs naked here. You know, so my number 1 SMG naked is the MP7. My number 2 naked SMG is the PDW, and the reason being, it's got a controllable rate of fire. It has a huge clip, and it's great. It's a wonderful weapon. It's on target. You can take on multiple targets. So that is a great. It's my number 2 weapon. My number 3 weapon, I'm gonna have to say, is, I think I'm gonna say the Vector. The Vector, the reason why is the Vector has a high rate of fire and there's no recoil. Now it has a slow reloading time, so I'm not really feeling it there. And then I'm going to say the Shecum is my next one, because it's a burst fire weapon, but it's horrible at a distance. And then you have the other 2, the Msmc and the Evo. You know, the Msmc has a slow reloading time, and the bullet, they've nerfed it so bad in the hotfixes that the recoil's all over the place. It's not, that weapon needs attachment. And then the Evo, it doesn't hit as hard, the rate of fire is ridiculous, and the reload time is not that good. So that definitely needs help on the attachments. I don't know if I left out any SMGs, but I think I covered all of them in this comm. So you see, it's like this. There's really no need to use attachments on 4 out of the 6 SMGs, which is great. Huge advantage. And I'm sure David Von Haar will watch this video and change that too, but in the meantime, like I said, these things might change as well. I mean, this is based on hotfix 466, I think, 0.466. So these might change. I mean, to me, the way I look at it, the MP7 without any attachment, it's like when you add more attachment to it, it gets worse. To me, it's kind of like the MW3. It's kind of like the MW3 MP7, but without, you know, the up close damage. I mean, the MP7 up close was great, but it just doesn't have the same amount of power. But it's close, so I really appreciate it. I think it's a great weapon. I think it's gonna be my number 1 SMG now. Naked. Now, if I wanted to add something to it, I don't know what I would add to it. I don't think it needs anything. I mean, why would I need anything when I got Scavenger and it's already got a fast reload time? Look how fast that is. That's awesome. It's got the fastest reload time without fast mags that you would put on other weapons that you're like, gosh, it's still slow. So it gets the job done. It's great at long range. It's my number 1 naked SMG. And tomorrow we'll cover the PDW, and in a wonderful game, another 70+ game with the naked SMGs. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. You know, please take the time to let everybody know in the internet world about fisticuffs. Like, take my link, post it down at the Xbox forums, wherever forums you're at. Take the time to just drop my link over there. Let them know. Say, yo, check out my boy Fist. I'm on Twitter. You know, it really helps me out, guys. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out. 79.
Never a doubt.
Doing it
Good
like
job.
I do. 5 and 5.